Welcome back to Mobster Dragon. I'm Jeff.
And I'm Chris.
Alright, so we just finished getting the brothers, now we're back at Dayland City. We're not going to progress the story just yet, though. Now we're going to worry about leveling up and stuff. So first, we're going to show you all the locations that you should definitely know about for, well, this portion of the game where you should really spend it leveling. So first, we're going to run a car. Well, let me check to make sure I have a reasonable amount of fuel. What is that anyway? No, I should get a few more. So let's go down to the item shop, wherever the hell that is. Never could fully understand the layout of this city. I mean, I know it's all in a circle, but I was...
Impassable. Well, we just proved it wrong.
It's like, see, I don't remember this area being right there.
Where's all the people?
Yeah, you have all these buses moving around. Supposedly there's a big event coming up, yet no one's around. Except right here, of course. Except right here.
It's like the most desolate city of all in a video game. And it's not even post-apocalyptic or dystopian.
Why aren't you moving? They're just standing around. What the hell are they waiting for? Some more of those. Up to 20 of those. Dear God in heaven! Gas prices really went up! So 5.
It's not like we'll be using money for much anyway. Money is no object.
Except when you're broke as hell. Actually, right now I can sell right now. Pretty sure you can sell these after you look at them once, but I don't want to take that chance.
Pet pals.
Do not sell this as, you know, tempting as it may be, because once again, this can be used to get a card later. Get your mind out of the gutters. Just because it says Naughty Magazine does not mean that's why I'm keeping it.
Why aren't you selling the pet pals?
Because I think you still need them. Good. No, why do you keep learning these? Yeah, that's good. Oh God, the never-ending tone of that bus. No, damn it! I meant to...
This entire time I was ignoring it.
God, it never ends.
Until you said something about it.
That's better. Ah, it's back again.
You cannot hide from the buses. They will find you. And they will kill you. They will never leave you alone.
What the hell are you talking about?
I don't know.
You know, it's funny. The car is only a little more expensive than the 1 unit of fuel. What the hell?
That's a big car. It's almost as big as the city.
Oh, over here, that's not important. As far as I'm concerned, there's nothing really in this area that you need to worry yourself about for right now. It has some significance to the story later on, but,
we can't access them anyway.
Well, you can try to get into the missile base, but they'll just turn you away. Alright, so once again, what the hell is it? Is it over here? No, that's not it. What the... Where'd it go? I'm confused right now. Oh, right, it's over here. Oh. Where is it? What the hell is it? Ah, there it is. So this forest right here, undoubtedly the best place to level up. Most of the monsters yield high experience values and very high AP values too, so you can level your GF abilities up pretty well. And there's also some pretty decent magics that you can find here. So that should probably be your primary location for leveling up. Should probably get that seed rank up at some point.
It is also the place where you fight Ochus.
Yeah, Ochus have a very high experience in AP thing. They can be a little dangerous if you're not careful because of the status effects they put on you. But did that train just turn around? Out of my way. Let's see. There's that forest again if you want to get in from this side. So let's go in the direction of Dalit.
In the forests, you can fight a monster called the cockatrice.
Yeah, they this bird thing with thunder-based magic, but
it can petrify.
It can turn you to stone in higher levels. Alright, so this is over by Dalit, and this beach right here is also very important because you fight the Adamantoise. Now, I wouldn't suggest fighting them simply for leveling purposes, but they do hold a very large amount of protective magics. Like, once you reach the average level of 30, you'll be able to get Protect, Shell, and Reflect, which are... Protect, of course, lowers physical damage that's done to you. Shell does what lessens magic damage, and Reflect actually bounces magic cast on the character back at the enemy. Though you have to be careful with that one because that also affects healing magic.
If you cast Reflect on a enemy,
that would also be similar if they had healing cast on them. And also, you're going to want, once you reach the average level of 30, you're going to want to spend time over by Daling City because, as you'll remember, the Thrustavis at the higher levels will have Tornado, which junctions incredibly well, especially with your hit points. That's what do you think? Go to the forest or get the protective magic?
Forest.
Alright.
We don't need Protect yet.
Still, junctions pretty well. Alright, now we'll only show a bit of the leveling because that can get tedious. Because of course we will be doing a lot of it. Alright, there's the cockatrice. Don't cast any thunder magic on it because it will only heal it.
And sometimes it won't die until it gets this one last attack in.
Yeah, sometimes it does have one finishing move that, I think sometimes it can petrify you, I'm not certain.
That Funguar laser attack, Jeffrey, it can only hit women.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's odd. Okay, looks like Squall has a petrify countdown on him. Keep in mind that'll only have an effect on him while you're not looking at an ability to use. Like, if you're just sitting idly by or picking who the ability will be used on, then it'll count down. So you can use that to your advantage.
It's a big chicken.
Tastes like chicken.
You have to wonder, do these people eat monsters?
Yeah, because they clearly don't have animals as we know them, so what do they eat as meat?
As far as we know, the majority of creatures in this world are monsters.
Like, do they have cows? Do we just not see them? What's the deal with that? Find the guidebook, will you?
For what?
I want to look at the weapon requirements. I know we need steel pipes for several of them. Generally, you, want to make sure you concentrate all of your attack... Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage. You generally want to concentrate your attacks on a single foe when you're fighting a group of them. Otherwise, it'll take longer. It's just a lot more dangerous spreading your attacks around. You might be more likely to have them all die at the same time, but, you know, it can also be more risky if they're all high-level enemies, well, high hit-point enemies.
After this fight, look at... Just pause the video.
Alright, so, for anyone that does not know, where is it? To look at what weapons someone has, you don't need to go to a, weapons store. You can just look at the status menu, and it is right there underneath the command menu there. See, it says sheer trigger. I think that's as good as we can get it right now. Let me take a look at that.
I just said...
I know that, but I wasn't even sure if we had cutting trigger available. Don't think we do. No, we can improve hers. We just need the items for it. Check selfies.
I'm going.
Heat.
Morning Star, Sharp Spike, and Steel Orbs. Wendigo and Grand Mantis.
Okay. Not gonna find any Grand Mantises around.
We're in the sewer.
Actually, do I have any Sharp Spikes?
I think we fought some before.
Grand Manti? No, there's no way we could have found them. I mean, they're in the sewer, yeah, but we couldn't have fought them yet.
Okay.
Let me check.
Irvin's.
Hang on, I'm checking to see if any of these refine in the Sharp Spikes.
Deathclaw.
Ah, here's one. Alright, which one is Valiant? Irvin's. Oh, that's his first.
Steel Pipe, Bomb, Fragment, and Screw.
Alright, well once we get a steel pipe, and probably don't have a bomb fragment. Where are those cards? Refine that. Oh, I could refine one of these Elastoid ones. I could have sworn that these would, transmog into something more if you had a bunch of them.
Transmog?
Mod. Whoops. Been playing too much World of Warcraft. Actually, we should probably head back to Dalen about now to improve those weapons. Ah, yes, our old friends, the Anacondor. And they just smack me with their chin. That seriously looks like it would hurt.
I don't think we'll be able to get Zell's next weapons anytime soon.
Why, what's it require?
Grundle.
Ah. What's the item?
Maverick.
No, not the weapon. What's the item needed?
Oh, Dragon. And then Spider Webs, but...
Pretty sure Fastidic Kalins can be used to mod that.
Yeah, probably. If you have another... if you have a Grand Mantis, you can refine that into another Sharp Spike for Quistis' weapon.
That was all I had. So to speed things up, you can use GFs to just level. It won't hurt you any, but and actually it can help you since they'll get your compatibility up with them, because we didn't explain it already. Those compatibility meters represent how quickly they'll be summoned.
We did explain this.
The more you use them, of course, the higher it'll get. Like, for her, it's almost at max for Squall.
But it drives down its rivals' compatibility, like
Yeah.
Ifrit and
So,
Shiva.
for example, you would not want to have Shiva and Ifrit on the same person. That would be very, and it would be very unproductive. Like, you'll notice here that Squall's compatibility with Ifrit is much lower than everyone else's, which is because, of course, he uses Shiva so much. I think it also has a slight effect if you use the opposite element in Magic, but once again, I don't know for certain. So, we probably will, and I suggest you do too, use your GFs more often while you level, especially to get their compatibility up. Like, the brothers in Diablo the brothers who we just got, they can be very useful in certain boss fights, so of course you're going to want to, try and get their compatibility up so you can end certain fights quickly. Siren, of course, don't even bother. Her attack is worthless. Not even worth the time.
The status effect isn't all that worth it.
Yeah, I mean, what's it do? Cast silence? Yeah, like that's... I don't even think it affects most bosses. Like, seriously, she has a few decent abilities that can help you, and I know she unlocks a few mod abilities, but that's about all she's good for. I do not drive the car back into the city, because then you'll have to pay to get it back. What the? They have another? Did not know that.
Passable.
Heh! Screw you, sign. I'll do what I want. Let's see if this direction's faster. I do not understand the geography of this city.
Look, a car!
Dear God.
It's a rarity in this city.
What kind of big city only has a 2-lane road? Hell, it's not even 2-lane. It's 1 lane in one direction. No wonder there's no cars. Traffic would be terrible. Wrong one. So he already has his. Don't need to worry about him, nor could we. No. Oh, we haven't even unlocked hers yet. Hers might be unlocked with the next magazine you find in the end game of this disc. Well, part of it. Let's just keep calling it disc to alleviate the confusion. Wait, I thought you said that required a sharp spike.
What?
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Did Irvin just run straight through that bus?
Yes, he did. What? Damn it!
Why do you keep doing that?
Because the zoning is weird. See, I like the fixed camera perspective sometimes, but it can be annoying. Too bad you don't see that anymore. That was what always made the horror genre good. Now it's always just formatted like an action shooter half the time.
That's ultimately the downfall of Resident Evil.
I hope they pull themselves together. Revelations 2 was pretty good.
I still need to play that.
But when I first played... Well, no, I'm not gonna get just fine. Resident Evil 6 was just god-awful. Terrible waste of time. The story confused the hell out of me. The gameplay was well, in comparison to the rest of the series, it was bad. By no means was it a terrible game, but
it was a bad Resident Evil game.
Yes.
If it was
overall, it felt more like just a generic action shooter, if anything.
If it wasn't Resident Evil, people would be fine with it, I guess.
Yeah, probably wouldn't have sparked...
If it was a new IP...
It wouldn't have sparked so much uproar, I think.
Yeah.
Who's everyone doing something? I think I might be... Uh-oh.
I can't name a single person that likes it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, no.
You asshole! You son of a bitch!
What an ass! He tried to stone 2 of your people in one go.
What's this? Ah, it's probably stone. Break, I mean.
That's a really weird name or spell.
Forget if that even junctions well. Keep down a list of stuff that we need. Well, now I'll...
Is this a suicide? No.
Sometimes
usually
it'll...
that's the suicide.
Sometimes it'll do that attack as it dies.
Well, now it's dead. Actually, Jeffrey, in Final Fantasy Lightning Returns, they do eat the monsters.
They do?
Yeah.
Huh, interesting. So, by no means should you think any character is inherently weak. Like, off the bat, Selphie's physical attack is pitiful. But, oh, there's the Ochu. But, anyway, I actually have given Selphie the same junction as Squall before from a part in the game where Squall was unavailable to be in the party. And I gave her Squall's junction since she was technically the main character, well, not main character, but the leader character of the party at that point. And she actually was hitting pretty hard. Like, I'd say she actually rivaled him. Even though she was even much lower level.
What do we need Ochu tentacles for? I know we need them for something.
I don't think you need them for anything. You're thinking about Boral tentacles.
I know that, but I thought Ochu tentacles would do something as well.
Not to my knowledge. That was easy. I don't even have much good to draw from. Yeah, you'll notice they give you a whole 7 points just for killing one of them. Indifferent is, well, as you just saw, can pretty much just one-shot it. Yeah, he can start. What do you think? Sumac 30% or ammo refine? Go with ammo. Since we're using Irvin now.
Okay.
Magic.
You do need an Ochu, two Ochu tentacles for Red Scorpion.
Is that Sequestus's?
Yeah.
No, who cares about her?
Well, that's not very nice.
Is there any fire elementals at this stage of the game? No, right?
I don't think so.
Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put Bizarre there. What's Thundara? Thundara there.
Well, the penultimate boss of this disc, I think, uses fire.
Oh.
I think you know who I'm talking about without spoiling it.
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure there's several enemies at this point in the game that are actually weak against fire, so that'll probably be good. Okay, so he's good for now. That's good. That scroll really needs an elemental defense. No, it's funny, he has the least hit points out of all of them, yet he's 10 levels higher at least than both of them. Well, 12 levels at least.
Ochu should have confused.
Not yet, they don't.
20 to 100 has... It says so right here.
And that must have been a low-level Ochu I was fighting.
Mesmerizers have life. If you didn't know that.
I think I did. We won't see any of them till Disc 2 at least. Yeah, in the future we probably won't include so much leveling in the videos, but you know, you might as well see what you're up against. And I think our commentary makes up for it.
That is the posture of a gorilla.
And it plays basketball like a human. Is this the missing link in between man and ape? Nah. But I would like to know, where the hell is its face? How does it function?
What do you mean? That was its face.
I didn't see it in its face, I just saw the indentation of where a head might be. It didn't have a head.
Face. That's its face.
I don't get it. Do animals in nature always attack in tandem with other animals? Yeah, that looks a lot stronger than it actually is.
How is it doing it?
Yeah, it's coming out of, like, the center of its head, but there's no eye or anything there. No organ that could produce it.
It's a mushroom. Why does it have teeth? Seriously, why does a mushroom have teeth?
More importantly, why is Irvin using a shotgun
beyond
its effective range? He's a sniper. He should know this.
Jeffrey, just drop it.
No. It makes no sense. The whole premise of his character is that he's a sharpshooter, and he's using a shotgun as if he can't hit anything.
That does not make sense.
I mean, an assault rifle I'd be fine with. A 3-round burst rifle I'd be fine with. No, he's using a shotgun.
You're just beating a dead horse, Jeffrey.
I'm about to beat you in a second if you don't shut up.
Okay.
These people are going to start thinking there's a lot of domestic violence that goes on here. I never understood this. Why did Quetzalcoatl and Ifrit level up so much faster than Shiva? Like, Quetzalcoatl gets up to level 100 very, very rapidly, yet Shiva is always falling behind, and Ifrit's also pulling ahead.
You've had Shiva for far longer,
Yeah,
and used him more.
Her.
Whatever.
I've had her as long as I've had Quetzalcoatl, yet he levels up so much faster. Happens every time.
For years I thought that indentation in its head was a mouth.
I don't know what to think anymore.
But that's actually its face.
Are we even sure of that?
Yeah, I saw a close-up of it before. I think I saw eyes.
He's not getting very much experience. As much as I thought it would get anyway.
Well, we might as well pause it here.
Yeah, I think...
Or are we stopping?
Yeah, let's stop it here for now. I think they've seen enough. Now, for future reference, well, no, we're using that as a backup. For at least disc 1, well, the first part of the game, I'd really only suggest getting your average level up to 30. Now, that doesn't mean that everyone has to be at 30, but at least to the point where most of the monsters are starting to have all of the higher level magic. Like getting Squall to where he is about right now, and other people that are upper 20s, that'll do. But by higher level of magic, I mean once the Thrastavises start having Tornado, once enemies like Gizzard start having Thundaga, rather, well, I don't know if they ever get that, but an enemy that would usually have fire at lower levels starts having Fire Ga. You want to get to that point so you can do a bunch of drawing, get your characters as OP as possible. That's how I always do so well. So thanks for watching, please comment below, and have a nice day.
Bye.